Now we're rolling. Hey everybody. James and Tammy. Say hi, Tammy.
Hey, hey.
Fixing to go to the airport to pick up a You're a Hero. I was going to talk about that in my 13-part video series that you may have all been watching. That we're up to.
What about the intensity gene? You need to be finding out about the intensity gene.
Well, I did talk about the intensity gene.
Okay.
But I didn't talk about You're a Heroes. So tell us about You're a Hero, Tammy.
They look like little Shiba Inu. Is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah, Shiba Inu, yes.
Yeah. They got white tan points instead of tan points.
And they are in particular places too, aren't they?
Yep. Eyebrows, chest,
Big time
down the
cheeks,
legs,
isn't it?
inside the legs.
Yeah, you really can tell on the cheeks, can't you?
Yeah.
A You're a Hero dog looks so different because it's got these big blotches of white on its cheeks, and then on the inside of the legs, not the outside, isn't it? The whole leg's not got tan points. The inside has got tan points. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So we'll take a picture of her. I think she's going to be cuter than heck. She's coming from Brazil.
She's a bitty girl.
Yes. Isidro and Naya asked, I have a solid black now we call Frenchie. That is, does that, oh, she says it's solid black, does that make it AA? Well,
The DNA will tell you if
that's
it's
what she's
AA.
asking. Yep, that's what she's asking. She says, yeah. So, yeah, so look, if it's a totally black dog, it doesn't have any brindle anywhere at all, it could well be an AA dog. But look, you should know something about this from the parents too, because both parents have to have a copy of the recessive A gene.
Yep.
So if you don't know about that, time to do a test.
Yes, DNA.
Dorothy Slibbin says, I read somewhere that completely black Frenchies have higher rate of sight problems. Never heard that one. Never heard it. Nope. I mean, look.
Like blue-eyed horses are crazy.
Blue-eyed women are crazy. I don't know if that's true, but there's one over here who's blue-eyed. I'm just guessing.
My eyes are blue. Sometimes they are. Depends on
And look,
what
here,
mood
well,
I'm
which
in.
dogs have problems with sight?
Blind dogs.
Stop it. Seeing eye dogs. Which dogs have a problem with sight? Frenchies. Which ones? Come on, tell me.
What?
Extreme pieds. Pied dogs are all have white on their heads. They have a problem with sight or hearing. More hearing.
Yeah.
And then merles.
If they're bred merle to merle, yeah.
Double merles can have all kinds of problems.
Deaf, blindness, whatever. Okay.
Kevin Esquivel says, so what if a dog has brindle, pied and merle? Do they all show physically? You bet they do. So absolutely, you can have a brindle, pied merle. Absolutely, you can have that. Yep, no reason not to. Somebody other than my wife is saying, James, you're the best. Use Daily Burrito. Thank you, Use Daily. I appreciate that. Trent says you've forgotten about
Mr. Wonderful.
Yeah, that's what I want to call my. Our next dog I want to call Mr. Wonderful.
Yeah. Yeah, you just told the whole world.
I know. Trent M says you've also forgotten about Isabella Champagne's, but I know there's not a lot of information about it. No, it's in my videos. I mean, you just haven't got there yet. Just hang in there, folks. There's a 13-part, actually it's 14-part series. We talk about Isabella's and Champagne's just to refresh everybody. And Isabella is a lilac that's from testable chocolate, and a champagne is a chocolate covered in cream. And we talk about those. Justin Jack says you need to create an app where you and the customer can open and see the temperature the whole trip. Talking about my Shipmate product. Well, the answer is Shipmate does log the entire trip. You can't read it till you get it at the other end. You have to wait till you receive it. If we were going to be able to track it real time, you'd have to have SMS cards and SMS. I mean, there'd be all kinds of expenses. It doesn't really gain you anything. My dog is throwing out, this is from Crystal Aguilar. My dog is throwing out dog blood. Is she ready to mate? Did I miss it? Well, how many days should he eat? If she's like day 0 through 7.
What is it with the vehicles today?
Probably not. They're all trying to get in your way.
Yeah, they're all slow.
If maybe there's a cop up here waiting to nab you.
I don't know, but this car thinks he's going to get in the lane in front of this car. It's like crazy.
But this may be the end of our video here in a couple of seconds. We may go black because we're in a fiery road crash. Tammy's not going to let him in. That's not Tammy's way of doing things.
No, it's like this car in front of us is going 70 and the speed limit's 75.
Yeah, I know.
In the
Mystic
left-hand
River
lane.
French Bulldog says, so you say an ATA with brindle doesn't show 10 points. However, my girl is ATA, got a copy of brindle, and she shows slight tan points that are brindle and trindle legs. Yeah, you're right. I'm not saying that. No, I think somebody miscommunicated here, but certainly a dog that the problem with brindle is it doesn't wipe out, it muddles up tan points. So dogs that would normally have nice clear tan points and have brindle, the brindling affects the tan points, and you get this kind of brindly tan point look, and you see a difference in shade, but it's not very convincing. I have the brindle thing here. I have a blue female. She has the slightest, what looks like a brindle mark on her front leg. What would she be considered? Blue brindle. Her mother is a brindle. Just curious if she has blue or blue brindle based on the small mark on her front leg. Any dog that shows any brindle anywhere at all is a brindle. Brindle is funny, and it shows up very different ways. You can have a dog with a single copy of brindle, and you can't hardly see it. Our dog Sterling is an example of that. But he does have a copy of brindle, and it's there on his hip. You can hardly see it. On the other hand, we've had a dog, Purple Haze, who was a lilac, our first lilac boy, and he was a brindle, and he looked like a tiger, didn't he?
Oh, yeah. Some dogs look like a tiger and some don't. Like our reverse brindle, she was beautiful. She looked like a tiger.
Or she plays, says they want to be YouTube friends, and somebody else says they want to be my YouTube best buddies. You're all my friends. You're all. What is the intensity, Gene? Irene Martinez says, what's the intensity, Gene? Wait for
the video
number 13 and the 13
Be patient.
Be patient.
Go through your videos.
Be patient, grasshopper. Beth B comments a lot, and always nice things that Beth B says. Beth B says, I just said to my husband, OMG, James is spawning us today with all these wonderful videos. This is a brilliant idea. To have a complete series covering every possible colour question. Yeah, well, it was it's my, what do they call that? Magnum opus? My big works. Here's
Your
the
big
deal.
what?
Oh, stop it. I didn't, look.
Wait, no, that's...
Oh, stop it. Who was it? Who was the Benny Goodman who says, "Take my wife, please"? No, that's
Harpo.
Harpo Marx.
Yeah.
Is it Harpo?
Yeah.
Which is which? Is that Harpo?
I think so.
Yeah. USD1 Frenches says blue is now an option to register online on the AKC. Just registered a few weeks ago. No longer need to send pictures of weights. Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, it used to be that you could send a picture with your dog, and then they'd mark it as blue on the registration if you did a paper registration. Apparently, there's some other way of doing it now. Well, that's good to hear.
Good. What was the way?
Well, it doesn't say the way. It just says just registered a few weeks ago. No longer needed to send pictures and wait. So. Apparently blue is an option online. Good. You like that?
Well, they just need to do lilacs and Isabellas, and they're going to love that one. AKC.
So somebody else says here, great video, blah, blah, blah. No, not sure if you knew this. I just registered 2 Frenchies and get a close enough colour choice. You need to take a couple of pictures of the pup. Front view, side view, and both sides.
Well, we knew, yeah.
All pictures must be of the pup standing, and you would then submit those to the AKC, and they will choose the colour for you.
Yeah, good luck.
My Merle, they chose spotting, so that would be pine, which wouldn't be right.
No.
So I talked about if you've got
and it takes forever.
2 blue-eyed parents have a brown-eyed kid, that there's some jimmery pokery's been going on. Is jimmery pokery a word?
I don't know.
It's suitable in this thing. Someone's doing some little adulterous behaviour. That'd be jimmery pokery.
Yeah.
If I did it, it'd be jimmery pokery because my name's Jimmy.
Yeah.
Anyway, my children have blue eyes. I have hazel eyes, and their dad has dark brown eyes. That is okay. No, that's okay. No. So you're both
It's
carriers.
not the milkman?
It could be.
Okay.
But you both don't know it, but you both have the recessive gene for blue. So two parents with brown eyes with a recessive gene for blue absolutely can produce blue-eyed offspring. Typically only 1/4. So if you had like 25 children that are all blue-eyed, I'm going to think there's something funny going on. Otherwise, oh, somebody else says breaking up marriages by bringing that up. Okay, they're talking about the. Yeah, well, that wasn't my intention. Okay, ATL's own. How long have we got on this? 10 minutes. ATL's own. James, I think cocoa is what makes lilac. I have a little girl with red eyes that doesn't have testicle, but she's making lilac puppies. Some carrying testicle from dad, some with no testicle, but still have red eye glow. So my conclusion is that DD and cocoa are what makes up lilac. Well, you're not completely right. DD and COCO, little CO, do make lilac, and so do little d, and little b, testicle chocolate. They also make up a lilac dog, but we call that Isabella.
But a lilac is blue, is cocoa.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, we're right. Yes. Right. Okay.
There's a fire going on somewhere.
Hey, what we got? 11 minutes. Hey, thanks for watching, everybody. And Tammy, sign us off.
What do I need to say?
I don't know, something nice to the 5 people who are still left.
Yes.
There's that one person left.
Hush, you asked me to do it.
Yes.
www.mybreedersupply.com. And for puppies, which we'll have in December, www.lovemypups, LOVEMYPUPS.com. Remember, we are Central Time. My phone number for puppies is 79580-799-1910. And don't forget, mybreedersupply.com for all your products that you need.
Yeah, incubators and heater bobbing kits and shipmates and puppy care kits and breeding supplies.
James invented some of them and they're patented. So.
Yep. And so the other thing I'd say is, hey, if you've got a Frenchy girl who needs a partner, we have lots of partners. This is what we do. We have lots of Frenchy boys. I mean, we have got creams and blues and chocolates and pieds and morals and lilacs and blue and tans and chocolate and tans and fluffies and platinums. We really have all those. So
and morals. And all those colours.
Yes, in all those colours, yes, exactly. So if you've got a Frenchy girl who's looking for a Frenchy boy, I bet you we've got what you want. See you, bye.
Bye. Test them.